Here on the range of the Irish Open. I'm here with Owen Craig, Michael Hoy's caddy. And I'm always fascinated by the notes the caddies have. You know, when you're going to give us a little lowdown of what the European Tour the caddies get every week. So if you can zoom in there, Mike, let's have a look. So here's the first in Killarney. So how does it work here?
Well, basically, when we get to the first tee and we'll practice round, we look at this picture. So this gives us a run out on this sign here, so we know this is 298 yards run out. So depending on the shape of hole, we'll probably be hitting 3-wood there, depending on how wet the golf course is. If there's no run, we'd hit driver. If it's into the wind, we'll hit driver, but if it's downwind, it's definitely will be a 3-wood for us. But I haven't actually walked the course yet, so it might be beneficial to hit it. We know it's 284 yards carry over this tree, so if it's strong downwinds and if it's making the hole a lot easier, well, actually, I'm just looking at the yardage here. It's definitely not the play.
I'm just looking at it. Everything.
Well, it's actually drivable. Just looking here, it's 298. So
right.
A big hitter, if the wind's down off the right, if somebody has a high draw, it might be worth. Although it's risky, obviously you must carry. But if it's a strong wind and you're a natural high drawer, which Michael is, it may be possible to drive that green if the wind's the right direction.
And I see everything is in yards. Is that
well, we play in yards, but you can buy a book in meters as well. So quite a few of the European guys will play in meters.
Right.
And so you will buy a book in meters. So it just depends who you work for.
And just explain to us about the contours on the green. Can you see that, Mick? The green is a very detailed map with several different.
Basically, it's done in segments of 5 yards. So we know if the pin's on 7 left, we know it's on 7, and then it's there. That's 5, 6, 7. So we know the pin's basically there. So we work out basically if the pin was there, we would know exactly how far it is. It would be 10 behind to the top of that slope. So we'll be hitting a short iron in here. Looking at the hole here, it's 260 run out on this left-hand trap. So we'd probably hit a railer club if it's downwinds, 240, 250 to 100. And that would leave us 107. So if I was slightly down off the right, we'd hit a 56 sandwich second shot, and we could pitch that 10 past. We know we can pitch that 10 past 117. It's going to sit back to the flag for that pin.
When you go out on the course today and you do your reconnaissance on the course, do you know where the flags are going to be every day?
We don't know exactly, but the pins will be put out Wednesday. So a lot of us will go out Wednesday night
and mark them
and check where it is. And then on when we play Thursday, if it's very slopey greens, we will be looking. You will see caddies looking around. Once the players looking at the putt, you'll see caddies walking around the green, and they'll be looking where the next day's pin is. So if there's a lot of slopes, I mean, if there's a pin here, we need to know there's a wee knuckle here. If that's a steep knuckle, I will have an arrow there saying steep, must carry by 2 yards. And if the pin's there, then I will know it's 3 past this knuckle and maybe 7 behind to run out on the green. And I have that written. I'll write that down.
Are you allowed to put down a T-peg on the actual hole so your man can put to it, just to practice?
Oh yeah, in practice I would have T-pegs. We also have we round same size of a hole, and I'll put it down. I mean, obviously there's going to be a pin around here. There's probably going to be a pin here. There's going to be one down there. I need to see how wide that is. Probably won't be a pin there, and there will be a pin down here for sure. So I mean, I'll put down a thing, and we'll practice putts, so we'll know what the slope the break's going to be, and I'll have a wee diagram in there for what the slope's going to be.
Well, Owen, thanks very much for giving us an insight. You're one of the tour's most experienced caddies at this stage. Thanks a million for giving us an insight into how the caddies maps works, and good luck this week.
Thank you very much.